Welcome back, 642. It's okay to not be okay. We've gotten better, especially over the last decade or so, at acknowledging the importance of mental health. But men, especially black men, are still not talking about this enough. A special event is coming up in a few weekends where men can get together in a safe place, a safe space, to talk about their struggles and how they have overcome them. Joining us now to talk about the event and his journey with mental health challenges is Joe Clair. You know him from the Nina Brown and Joe Clair afternoon show on WHUR. Joe, good morning to you. It is good to see you. It's been a long time. Man, we go back a long ways.
Go back a long way.
Really do.
Do you want to tell the story? You want me to tell the story?
We'll tell it another time because I want to get
tell
to
it another time.
Yeah, because what you guys are doing is so important. Tell us about the event, when it is, and what men can expect.
So June the 13th, Macy's downtown. You know the Macy's with the Christmas store window. The Macy's downtown, up on the third floor. I am doing a men's mental health check-in, Tony, and it's basically an event where I have clinicians on stage. There'll be some celebrities there, but what we're really doing is asking the brothers to check in on their mental health. We're checking in to see if you do check in on your mental health. We're going to have resources available for you, and we'll be talking about, our own sort of journeys or what's been going on with us. I hate using that word journey, just but what's been going on with me and going to see a therapist and, making sure that I'm healthy enough for my wife, my kids, my community, and myself.
And you've always been very open on the air about your experience with mental health. You talk about seeing a therapist. Tell us a little bit about why this is so important to you and how you came to deal with it, because it's hard for some men.
Man, this is of utmost importance. Growing up, especially growing up here in the DMV and being able to have so much access to so many incredible things. Everything you've ever wanted to learn is here. Every medical thing you ever needed is here. The finances is here. The seat of power is here right in our backyard. But one of the things that never gets talked about is our mindset and what's going on with us on a regular basis and how that affects, the outcomes we have, not just for like day to day, but for our lives, right? And so most people don't know, Tony, I started out as a social worker. Even before I met you, I was a social worker, fresh out of Morgan State University, and I decided to put that psychology degree to work. In various ways. And one of those ways was actually being honest in my mental health and my upkeep and all of those things. I lost my mother back in September, and I was one of those people just walking around like, I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm fine. Everything's good. And I was going to host a mental health event, Tony, and I'm sitting there with 4 clinicians, and they're telling me what to tell the people to do. And I was like, I haven't done any of that work. And right before that, getting out the car, I'm sitting there with, my mother's death in my lap, and I didn't know what to do. And I felt like I was about to actually just break down in front of all these people. And so I stopped the whole function. I stopped. I said, stop. Let's push reset, because I'm sitting up here fronting in front of y'all. I'm lying. I don't go see anybody. And how many people don't go see me? And all the hands went up.
Right.
And that's when I knew that we needed to have a broader discussion, and we needed to have a discussion that was a little more where we use layman's terms, where we don't throw out a bunch of big old jargon and all that other stuff. Nah, we're just going to sit here and we're going to have a real discussion about checking on yourself, making sure that you're straight, and what to do when you're not straight.
Well, Joe, it's so important. I'm glad you're talking about it. I look forward to seeing you there on that day.
You should come. You should be a panelist, Tony.
I will be there. I definitely will be there.
No, we need you up on the dais, Tony.
Okay, we'll work all that out, Joe. Be sure to check it out. It is June 13th, the event at the Macy's downtown at Metro Center. And a reminder, we have resources available for those who may need help. Just head to NBCWashington.com/changingminds. More information also available on the NBC Washington app. Joe Clair, WHUR in the afternoons. Thank you, sir.